is Lucy and this is my partner Lahiri. I have been living in the south of Sri Lanka for over a year now and wow, what an adventure it's been so far. Click the subscribe button and come along on this journey with me as I explore more of this beautiful country. In last week's video, I sat down to chat with you about the pollution from face masks and what we can do to prevent so much pollution from entering our environment. And this week, well, let's just say I don't think there will be an adventure anytime soon. Welcome to lockdown. Well, at least I think it's lockdown or curfew, whatever. Sri Lanka has just put in place an island-wide lockdown for 3 days. So I'm spending my lockdown here at the house. I'm not able to travel to the sanctuary, which I'm sad about, but at least I have dogs here to keep me company. So I'm going to be introducing you to some of them and showing you what I get up to in these lockdown times. So I just wanted to address something really quick. I receive loads of comments where people are telling me not to travel when I post a video. And what I want you guys to know is that sometimes I'm posting videos that I've recorded like 1, 2, 3 weeks ago, and then it takes me some time to edit them, and then they finally come out, and then I receive these comments. Or I've had people commenting like right now on videos I've posted months ago, and they're telling me not to travel, and it's like, I'm not traveling. This is like a video that I posted a month ago, so please don't feel that I'm disobeying the coronavirus rules and regulations. Like, if I was going traveling, I would be really safe. I'd be wearing my face mask, keeping distance. And up until recently, Sri Lanka was doing a really awesome job controlling the pandemic situation. And actually, they'd recently reopened the airports. Tourists were coming in, and it felt like things were going back to normal a little bit. But now not. So anyway, I wanted to make this video today in like real time. So it's gonna come out this Wednesday, but I'm recording like a couple days before, just so you can see like what's happening right now. Also, what's happening in the present moment is that we are going into rainy season. The monsoon season is coming back, and I'm scared for it, to be honest. Like, I really don't want it to come. I feel like we haven't had that much of a good season. The other day we had so much rain, there was so much flooding around, and the sanctuary literally had a river running through it. And it makes me so sad, especially for street dogs that don't have a comfortable shelter to go to. Like, they don't have a place to call home. So please, if you're in Sri Lanka and you are experiencing the monsoon season, if you see a street dog, please help it out a little bit, because they don't have a safe, comfortable environment to be in for this horrible season that is approaching. I say it's horrible. I don't really like the rain. Many people do like the rainy season. But I know that the dogs are not a fan of it. Also, the rain seemed to bring in an uninvited guest to the sanctuary, which the dogs and I weren't too happy about. Holy shit! I start my day by making myself a lovely cup of coffee and pour myself a glass of orange juice. Coggy gets his breakfast just like all the other dogs I live with here. Oh, by the way, I've started growing avocados again from seed. I actually really love gardening and can't wait to one day have my own garden. Next part of the day is preparing the dogs' lunch. They have a healthy diet of rice, carrots, pumpkin, lentils, fish, potatoes, all cooked and stirred with a whole lot of love. Coggy likes to help with the process also. We have one resident cat here too, but Coggy isn't a fan of her and is actually pretty scared, bless him. I bet you're all wanting to know how Coggy's doing, so here's a sneak peek of what he's been getting up to. Coggy, would you like a biscuit? Hey. And then it's on to cleaning, and there's a lot of cleaning to be done as there are 31 dogs here at the moment, mostly puppies. So I'm extremely lucky that for this lockdown I actually have things I can be doing, like cleaning the house and working on my YouTube channel. But for many people, when a lockdown comes, they don't have anything to do because they rely on doing things outside. And I think if I was in that situation, my mental health would be seriously affected. Even finding out that Sri Lanka was going into an island-wide lockdown for 3 days, my mind started like going through loads of emotions, and I was like kind of freaking out because you don't know if they're going to extend the lockdown. But I'm super fortunate that I have things that I can be keeping my mind occupied with, and that I live in a house with loads of dogs, and for me that's perfect because I've been in this house for like a year now, well over a year I think. These dogs are like my family, so it's super nice to actually spend some quality time with them as well, because I spend so much time away from the house. It's really nice to actually be with them and give them loads of love that they maybe don't get throughout the day. But yeah, just wanted to touch on that a bit. So if you are in a lockdown or have been in a lockdown, I hope you're coping okay or were coping okay. Yeah, let me know what you got up to in your lockdown, wherever you were. I'd be really interested to find out what you guys have been up to and what you did to keep yourself proactive, and yeah. Once the cleaning is done, it's pretty much about the right time to start feeding. Feeding can be a crazy time as there are many hungry mouths to feed. And then once the dogs are all fed, it's time to feed myself. So for lunch today, I have got roast potatoes and guacamole. So the roast potatoes I actually cooked last night, and then I thought I'd just cook a bit extra so I can have it for lunch tomorrow, because at the moment I'm just not motivated to do any cooking, if you understand. I don't know why, I just really don't like cooking. Does anyone else feel the same? I've just got no energy, and like even though there's so many different things I want to cook and I want to experiment, I don't know. So that's why I just thought, you know what, I just have potatoes and guacamole for my lunch. But I have recently perfected my vegan cheese spread / pasta sauce thing. So it's really tasty. If you would like to see the recipe for that, let me know in the comments below and I will make a recipe video. It's super easy, quick, cheap, and you can like alter it for your own needs and tastes. So yeah, let me know if you'd like to see that, because I'd be happy to create that video for you. Anyway, I'm gonna go and eat my lunch, watch a bit of YouTube, and maybe have a shower, and then carry on the rest of my day. Also, Corgi is absolutely zonked out. Corgi, you just woke up because I turned the camera on you. He's so tired. You're gonna go sleep. Yeah, so I've got a bit of cleaning I've got to do after feeding. It's a bit of a mess again, but I thought I'd just take a quick break and yeah, introduce you to the family. I'm actually creating a separate video about the stories of some of the dogs I live with. That will be next week's episode, so make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss it. Well, that is me done for the cleaning for today, ready to start again tomorrow morning. I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to head into the kitchen and do some prep for cooking tonight because I'm going to cook pasta. I know I said earlier that I'm just not really bothered about cooking at the moment. I really fancy making pasta, and I bought some dried mushrooms the other day, so I really want to try cooking with them because I've never really cooked with dried mushrooms before. So I'm going to experiment tonight and have my awesome cheesy sauce with the pasta because I'm like addicted to that at the moment. And then I think I'm just going to sit down and do some editing to this video as it's coming out in a couple of days. Well, I thought seeing as I was already hot and sweaty after cleaning earlier, I would just do some exercise and then have a shower after. But doing some exercise with Coggy around seems to be very impossible. He wouldn't let me do any exercise and he just wanted to play instead, which is fine because he's so cute and I can't blame him. He's just amazing. So I kind of got out of doing my normal exercise, but that's fine. I've just had a shower and I'm ready to start cooking. And I'm not gonna video me cooking because sometimes when I video what I'm cooking, it turns into a bit of a failure, as you may have seen with my recent pie. So if it's a success, then I'll keep note of the recipe and I can create it in a different video for you guys. If vegan recipes in Sri Lanka is something you're interested in, like vegan alternatives and vegan living, let me know and I can create some videos like that for you. But just a bit of a disclaimer, I am not a chef. I'm not very good at cooking. It's very simple and basic and cheap. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, let me know and I would be happy to make some for you. Well, that's it from me for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I really want to thank you for your support and your lovely comments, and yeah, just thank you so much because without you guys my channel couldn't grow the way it is, and I really appreciate you and I want you to know that. If you are a regular viewer of this channel and you really like my content, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button on the videos, and if you're not already, please subscribe because again it helps my channel to grow and yeah, it allows me to create more videos. So yeah, I want to thank you again for watching today's video. I'm sorry that I'm not traveling at the moment and I'm not going off to visit different beautiful places in Sri Lanka. I wish that I was, but the way that this world is right now with the pandemic, it's best to just stay in and stay safe and just avoid anyone that you don't know. I hope you're all safe and well wherever you are in the world. If you're in a lockdown or you just got out of lockdown, let me know what you got up to. I find it really interesting to know what you did to keep yourself busy and entertained. Anyway, thanks for joining me for this week's video and I will see you next week. Bye. This is gonna be harder than I imagined. Chadwick, this is not your time. Sorry, my camera was just slipping a lot there. And now the rain's coming back again. Sorry, I'm getting attacked by one. Anyway. See, I've literally just cleaned and Button comes in, she's disabled and it's all dirty again, but oh look there. Whoa. Oh, bless me. Oh, what am I even saying?